Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to the Prologue world for some refreshingly unscripted, refreshingly. God damn it! What was I gonna say? For some botched introductions. Yeah, refreshingly something. I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. I practiced it. I practiced it so hard. That's all right. I'll remember it later in the episode and let you know what this is about. But for those of you that are still with me now, please join me today on for some casual, hardcore-ish Minecrafting. I'm going to be chopping trees today. And talking to you guys about mildly interesting things. Yeah. Damn it! What was it? What was I gonna say? I'm gonna remember. I'll remember, and just in a little bit. I'm sure it will come to me. That's all right. I have a topic in mind. I have things to talk about to you guys today. I need to sleep. I need to sleep, and then I need to get going. I need to chop some trees. I know what I need to do today. I have a plan of action today. I have it written down. I'm all prepared. I need to make sure I have the equipment that I need. I do not have the equipment that I need. I'm gonna need some axes and some hoes. More than the one. I need multiple hoes, as you guys probably for the tree. If I'm going tree chopping, I'm gonna need multiple hoes, as you guys probably. You guys know me if you guys watched very much of it. I don't know if there's anybody out there that watched any more than a couple of these videos, but for those of you that have, thank you, and you probably and pardon the redundancy of my explanations, but yeah, I do like to have several hoes on me when I go to chop trees. I don't have a crafting table even upstairs or on the second floor. I only have a crafting table on the first floor. That just occurred to me. Huh. It's a little slightly inconvenient to have that kind of thing going, because I need to because the main level is the second floor. That's the level that I plan on exiting and entering. This is the main entrance that I have the sign over. It's because in the long run I'm going to be going out in this direction most of the time. So I actually need to have a crafting table out here. I'm pretty sure that would actually be quite useful. I need to figure out where I want to set it down. Over here, perhaps. This is a pretty decent spot, I think. Or over here, maybe next to the stairs. No, I don't want it next to the stairs because I want an easy route to go up and down the stairs. All right, I think that right here is a pretty good spot. I think I might have a spare crafting table in my drawers, in my chests. In here, I think no, that's the tree. That's the log chest. This is right here. This is no, it's right here. Yeah, I do have a spare crafting table. I have a memory. It exists. So yeah, I need to place this crafting. I'm thinking like over here. This is I think this is a fairly decent spot for it. It's not like too obstructive, right? No, I think this is a decent spot because I'm not over here very frequently. I'm not like over here looking out of the window over the scratch. And even if I was, it's not too obstructive. I think this is fine. I think this looks all right. Okay. I need to. Oh man, I have raw iron on me. Why do I have raw iron on me? I should drop that off as well. I guess I forgot to drop that off. And I need. No, I do have the charcoal on me. I'm good on the charcoal. Okay, I just needed to make some hose. That's right. Do I have spare? I didn't check if I had spare hose. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. This episode has been it's a very rough start. We're off to a very rough start today. I'm just all over the place. I'm sorry. Just I hope that you guys can appreciate terrible footage of me going back and forth a bunch of times. But no, I do not have spare hose. Well, I need to drop off the iron. It was still worth it coming down here just for that, because I needed to do that. And then I'm going to just use this crafting table after all. After all of that, I'm just going to come over here and use this crafting table anyways to do what I need to do. There we go. I think that's enough. 4 hoes? Maybe one more? No, well, I need one more chop axe. That one's about, my main one is about to break. Yeah, there we go. All set now. I need to drop these things off too. Well, I was trying to build stairs. I was trying to build things there. Well, today I'm basically just chopping. I don't really. It's not far away. If once I get back to the building, I'll return. I'll return for this stuff. I'm not going to chop down a whole lot of trees though. All right, that's fine. Well, I can definitely at least drop off the cobble. Yeah, that's fine. I can hold on to this stuff. I can hold on to this stuff. That's all right. All right, let's freaking go into the great outdoors and actually do some stuff and actually do some work. Damn it, I gotta do some work today. A little bit, at least. I gotta do at least a little bit of work. Gosh, I haven't even gotten started on the topic I wanted to talk to, the thing I gotta say today. Oh, I also need to keep an eye on the second milestone tree. This channel I did surpass 250 subscribers now. It's ready to be dedicated. As soon as it grows, and as soon as it grows into an acceptable tree, I might still have to re-roll it a few times. All right. I need to focus though. I really need to focus. I'm having a very hard time focusing today. I apologize for that. I'm struggling. I can't remember things. What was I? Refreshingly what? I don't remember. I can't believe that. I don't remember. I need to chop trees. Yeah, over here, around here, this tree needs to. This tree is a fairly decent tree. I think. I guess I gotta save this one and this. Wow, and this one over here too. It's also a fairly decent tree. I want to save these. I like to save the big trees. You guys know. All right, let's actually get my hose going and actually do some action, engage in some casual, hardcore-ish action over here. Tree chopping action, very exciting tree chopping. Isn't this entertaining? This is very mildly entertaining content over here. That's all right. I gotta figure out what was I gonna say. I can't remember. I can't believe I don't remember this. Makes me want to stop recording and think about it. But no, I don't do second takes, guys. I just roll with whatever with improv. I need to improv. I need to maybe I'll remember. If I remember what I was gonna say. If I don't remember what I was gonna say this entire episode, I gotta just let it go and just focus on what I do remember, and I'll just leave it in the. I'll just say something in the description once it occurs. Once that I remember what I was gonna say in the introduction. There we go. All right. Well, okay. Let's continue on. The topic for today's episode is I wanted to talk about my decision to. I broke my promise. I broke my word. I betrayed you guys a little bit. I had promised you guys that I was going to return to some of these older worlds that I recorded in. There are 3 of them. I had 3 of them. I had the OG Mundane World. I was going to return to that one. And I also had the Nameless World. I was going to return to that one too. And there goes that axe. I just need to pre-line the oak logs there. Oh, there's going to be some birchwood too. I guess I need to make space for that. Also, yeah, that's all right. So I told everyone, I told you guys I was going to return to these worlds. And also the uncertain world. I just got started on the uncertain world. Only got like 5 episodes of that one, but it was an amazing seed too. So I was all like, I'm definitely returning to this one. I think I might have even promised you guys that I'm like definitely returning to the uncertain world. Right, the hardcore, the actual hardcore mode world that I was playing in which that I originally I felt bad about betraying my word on the prologue world, on this world, and that's why I ended up scrapping that one basically and returning to over here because I felt a little bad about. I kind of felt bad about betraying my word about this one because I also said that I was going to keep playing in this one now indefinitely or for a long time. Originally I said I was going to play till for like a few hundred days. No, I made several. There were multiple iterations of my plans. I think actually, now that I think about it, Um, Unsensational. I remembered the word. It's unsensational. That's how I was going to describe this introduction. It's refreshingly unsensational, and very very dull and refreshing. And it's I think it might be some kind of refreshing to some people. That's kind of how I'd like to think about this, about what I'm doing here. That's like the strategy, at least, you know, the long term. So yeah, mildly entertaining and refreshingly unsensational footage over here is what we're doing. That's how I roll. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Well, welcome again. For those of you that are still here, still with me. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about the reasoning, my rationale. I wanted to explain to you guys why I decided to betray my word. I hope I'm not betraying your trust now, but I don't think so. I don't think anybody cares. Frankly, I'm not sure if anybody remembers. I don't think I have any recurrent long time recurrent viewers that even remember those older worlds. So I don't think anybody actually cares about it. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering though about what that's about, because I left them in a playlist. I made a playlist. It's called the Delisted Worlds playlist. You can, and that's how you can still access those worlds if you still want to watch that footage. I still stand behind everything I said in those videos. I very firmly still stand behind everything I said. It's not that I regret anything that I said. No, I delisted them. I delisted those worlds. I unlisted their unlisted videos now. The reason I did that is because I don't want the algorithm promoting them anymore. But it's not because I'm trying to like hide them or something. I'm not trying to hide anything that I said. No, I just don't want the I feel bad about for my audience, for anybody that watches those videos. Like I don't want anybody seeing those videos as like their introduction, the first video that they see from this channel, because they might not realize right away that I have abandoned this world essentially. That's why I decided to delist them, to make them unlisted. Yeah, but there's several reasons behind why I decided to do that, and it kind of goes. I think it's worth talking about it because it kind of goes into the philosophy of Minecrafting. So there's a good bunch to actually talk about there. But yeah, now that I got the introduction out of the way, let me actually begin the conversation. So the biggest reason why I decided to make that transition to sort of to abandon those worlds entirely and I'm never planning on coming back to them, unless maybe something in the distant future, maybe in like 10 years from now or something like that. But you know, I don't know that. I probably won't. I don't know. I can't promise. I can't make that promise. And I don't even know if it's likely. It's probably not even likely that I will ever come back to them, even in the distant future. I really honestly do not know at this point if I will ever return to those worlds. And the biggest reason, all right, I think these are ready now. See, I kind of carved the canopy around these bigger trees that I'm trying to retain. That's what I'm doing here. That's the method behind the madness. So the biggest reason is that it occurred to me gradually as I continued, as I evolved as a creator. It occurred to me gradually that it's simply unrealistic to be trying to rotate between multiple long play worlds, between multiple worlds in which I'm trying to record the long play, trying to make this long play style content in. And the reason, and the thing is, it's unrealistic because everything in Minecraft takes a very long time. It's so, especially if I'm not editing anything, if I'm just making, and considering that the release schedule now is only 2 episodes a week. Trains, choo-choo trains are going by. The release schedule now is only 2 episodes a week. But even when I was making 3 to 4 episodes a week, even when it was a more frequent release schedule, it was still unrealistic. It was never realistic to plan to rotate between multiple long play worlds, and that's because everything in Minecraft takes forever. So to actually get anything accomplished in Minecraft, it takes hundreds upon hundreds of days. I mean, I'm pretty sure it takes me about 2,000 Minecraft days to really do everything that I wanted to do in the starting area before I move out of the starting area. And considering that, well, it's going to take me a very long time to get to day 2,000 in a single world. It's going to take me years, like 3 or 4 years for that to happen. So it's completely unrealistic to expect to be able to do that in multiple worlds for this channel. And even if and the thing is, it's strictly better. Even if it was realistic, it's still, Minecraft lends itself extremely well to this forever worlds type of gameplay, where you basically just stick with a single world indefinitely. And off camera, I have multiple forever worlds that I do rotate off camera. Off camera, it's a little bit more realistic because I spend a lot of time playing Minecraft off camera. This is the only game that I play. I basically exclusively play Minecraft. And I can go into why, my reasoning for that. I feel like this tree also has to go because I had to break some of the canopy down from this tree, so it's just it needs to go now because it's not gonna look right if I don't break it down. So yeah, the biggest reason is it's not realistic because everything in Minecraft takes forever. I'm never going to get anything accomplished if I keep rotating through these worlds. I'm holding a bed in my 2 key. I hate to do that. I try to avoid that as much as I can. Oops. Anyways, that's the biggest reason. It's just simply unrealistic. And I can talk a little bit more about forever, what I'm talking about the forever world concept and how that's really where Minecraft shines. That's kind of, I do believe that's kind of the most important, like the most as an aspect of Minecraft, that's like the greatest. That's the thing that makes Minecraft stand out. That's like the greatest element of Minecraft is that you can just play a world indefinitely. That's the coolest thing. That's what draws me to Minecraft. That is the reason why I don't play any other video games anymore. It's because of this. It's because of the forever world potential. So I'm going to keep going. I want to go all the way. I want to sort of make a line, carve out a line all the way to like around here. Basically out to where I'm not, where I can stop, out to where I'm not going to need the retaining wall anymore. So actually I kind of want to mark this, like how far do I want to go in this direction. I kind of should start from here actually, just to sort of keep track of what all I need to chop, right? Yeah, so this, I'll start from back here, start from the back. So that's the biggest reason. It's just unrealistic because I'm never going to get anything done, anything substantial. You know, I want to get to actually having substantial stuff accomplished in these worlds someday. So, and the thing is, even if that wasn't even if I was, all right, I'm just repeating myself now. There's no need to continue. I think I've made my point. So the second point that I have on my convenient index card to help me remember things. The other problem is it's not convenient for the viewer when I do that. If I was to do that, if I was to have multiple worlds that are all of which I kind of maintain, all of which I return to and rotate, that rotating kind of strategy, I don't think it's convenient for the viewer, for you guys, for the audience. It's not convenient because I don't want to I don't want people to have to go between multiple different playlists I don't want people feeling like they're having to invest their time into a long play let's plays if they know that I'm not going to Like I'm going to rotate out of this world. And also, like I like to talk about some philosophical things in these worlds, so I don't want to feel like I have to. I don't feel like I don't want to have to repeat myself in multiple. Like I want all of my philosophical content to be in the same world. Essentially, it's inconvenient if it isn't. Like if you're having to look at watch look into some other playlists, some older videos from like another world to see some of these other topics that I talked about in the past. I think that's very inconvenient for the audience. So I want to avoid that for that reason too. That's also a big reason why I decided to do that, to betray my word on. So that's also kind of like, it is important for me to that this is convenient, that people don't feel like their time investment that I betrayed their investment, because it is a lot. It takes a long time. I mean, these are long play episodes, and I do probably people feel, if I do have any recurrent viewers that have watched more than a couple of these videos, they probably feel somewhat invested in the world in which I'm playing. So I want you guys to feel like you can come back if you ever return for another episode. It's still going to be the same world. And I think that actually that's very effective. I think I will be more effective at retaining viewers that way. And it's going to be more convenient to like you're never going to have to look at another world to see what I have to say about some topic that I talked about in the past. So that's also a good reason why I decided I shouldn't be trying to have any more than this one single world that I'll just play in indefinitely. I'm just going to be one of those channels that ends up with hundreds of episodes of of one forever world. This is going to be it. This is going to be my forever world, my forever long play series, and that's it. And the other, I mean, I'll do world tours of my off-screen worlds. I'll continue doing that, and that's another. That kind of brings me to the third reason that I have for doing this. I have too many worlds, including the off-screen worlds. It's like that's already 8, including this one, plus I have 7 off-screen worlds that I care about, that I feel invested in, that I don't want to part with. So that's 7 off-screen forever worlds, and this one, and the Prologue world, this world. Well, that makes it 8 worlds. And that's already too many. That's already way too many worlds. I mean, even if I do have all of the time, and even in my non-recording time, that's already too many. Even if I, just as a casual gamer, it's too many worlds for me to realistically get a whole lot of things accomplished in those worlds. So 8 is already that's my maximum. Like I do not want to start any new worlds anymore, ever. I'm just done starting new worlds in Minecraft. That was my New Year's resolution for 2025. I've stuck with that so far. I haven't started any new worlds. So because at 7, 8 is too many. And with the other 3 long play series that I had, that I thought I was going to return to, well, that would have made it 11 worlds, and that's kind of what that was initially what I was. I mentioned that in some comments and in some of the video descriptions that I have 11 worlds that I play in. So that's already too many. 8 worlds is already too many, but that's a compromise. So that's 8 world is definitely enough, more than enough. So really, I don't need any more than that. It's if I can let go of some of these worlds, that's great. That I do feel like I ought to, if I can. And I do feel like I'm okay with just letting go of those old long play worlds, even though there's a lot of nostalgia in them for me. But I have the videos, and look at the videos again for to re-experience them. I still have them backed up. I'll always still have I retain the save files. Perhaps I will someday in the distant future. Perhaps I will return to those worlds someday. Right? Is that everything? I kind of want to go a little bit further. I want to go a little bit further. Chop these 2 trees also. They're kind of in line with that retaining wall, even though I'm pretty sure the retaining wall isn't going to need to come out this far. but it's kind of in line with it, so I do want to go ahead and chop these ones down also. And then that's about it. I don't actually want to get carried away chopping trees down. The reason I'm chopping these trees down is because they were in the way. I'm just getting them out of the way. It's not like I'm out of wood or anything. I got plenty of wood for the time being. All right, there's that. There we go. That's all the chopping. That's all the tree chopping I really want to do today. I keep doing this where I forget to. I hate that. I hate to leave my bed in the 2 key. I just keep forgetting to. I keep forgetting to take it back off. I like my 2 key to be completely empty so that I can, because I use it when I break things down, like when I break down things on the ground. Like I just use an empty hand so that it doesn't damage any tools when you're breaking these things. What are they called? The grass tufts, right? So that's why I like to. And also I like it to, like if I grab anything, if I pick something up that's a new item, that's the spot where it's gonna go. So that way I have like a visual on anything new that I picked up. All right, this tree might need some pruning because it is kind of going right underneath where that fence is going to be. I need to prune these leaves a little bit. Do something like this. I think that should be enough pruning. Maybe. I kind of don't like it how that branch kind of looks barren now. It looks like something's not right. It's kind of off. Something's awful. I just break down this entire branch and prune these leaves down even further, like that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I kind of like that now. That looks natural, right? Let's break that one down. There we go. That looks good now. I'm happy with it now. So that's what, three reasons. There's too many worlds. It's not convenient. It's inconvenient for the viewers, and it's just not realistic. And then I think there's. Yeah, that's about it. There's basically those three. Those are the 3 main reasons, right? Why I wanted to do that. And so yeah, it's not. I decided that it's worth it. It is worth it to betray my word about this. And I know I made a big deal out of it, and this is a big deal to me. Like I hate to do that. I hate to betray my word about anything. I like to, but I do feel like it's worth it because of the disadvantage, because it's a massive disadvantage to be trying to do that, to be trying to record long play series in any more than a single world. So now that I know that, now that occurred to me, it took a long time for that to really occur to me, and I apologize for that, and I do feel like you guys deserve an apology from me for that. If any of you guys are long-term viewers that remember the good old times back when I was playing in those worlds, I feel like I might I hope I'm not betraying anybody's trust. That I know I made a promise to you guys that I will return to those worlds. I promised some people in the comments. I said that I was going to return to this world. Some people did some new viewers ended up watching a substantial amount of episodes in some of those other worlds, and I told them that it's worth it because I'm going to return to them. I feel bad about that. I'm sorry about that, guys. I hope that nobody is too discouraged by that. But I think this will be well received. I think most people will actually appreciate the decision because it makes sense. All right, I do feel like it makes good sense that I want to do this. Where's my fence? There it is. Do I need to eat? No, I don't. All right. I think this is a good decision. It's a good decision. I think most people will appreciate it. Actually, I don't need this fence over here because I'm gonna have a fence running all across the retaining wall. I don't need this. All right, I'm ready to actually go ahead and build this wall now. So yeah, that's basically most of what I was going to say today. There's yeah, I decided it's worth it. It's worth it to betray my word. And even though I feel bad about it, but I feel like I have to cut my losses, the losses of integrity. Maybe to betray my my promises to you guys. I've decided that it is worth it, and that I'm gonna feel better about it in the long run. I'm gonna feel like I made the right decision. So I hope you guys can support me in this, and will respond. Let me know how you guys feel about this. If you're, if you are a long-time viewer that watched some of those other worlds, let me know. Now, I'm going to, another thing I need to say that's relevant to this, I plan on revisiting the topics, some of the things that I discussed in those worlds. There were some episodes that were big hits. I mean, for me, like got like over 100 views. That's a big hit for me. But some of those topics, I do feel like they had some traction and are probably worth revisiting. I do want to talk about all of the things that I said in those worlds. I'm going to revisit all of those topics eventually, because I do want all of my philosophy to basically be in the same place now, in the prologue world, right here in this world, right? So I'm going to be revisiting all of the topics from those worlds. There are many, and I think it would be good practice. It would be interesting to revisit those topics. For me and for you guys. A lot of you guys, a lot of new viewers are probably would not, aren't really interested in watching old Let's Play content from a world that they know I'm never going to return to, and that's entirely fair. Like it's legit. You shouldn't. Like I would like to discourage you from trying to do that. If you are, so just watch a single. Don't watch footage of worlds that are abandoned. I don't think that's good for you. I don't think, like, I wouldn't advise you. I don't want anybody doing that. And that's why I unlisted the videos, because I don't want the algorithm to promote them to anybody. I don't want anybody to watch them unless they really want to. Like I made it so that you have to look for those for those videos. You have to look check out the Delisted Worlds playlist. So I haven't made any of my videos, any of the videos that I made, completely hidden. Like, none of them are completely inaccessible. Even the ones that, from some of my other worlds that I was never planning to return to, like some of the, let's just fill in the dirt over here. Some of these other worlds that I was never planning to return to, that I had in the Abandoned Worlds playlist. Those worlds too. Yeah, this is fine. I'm like, I don't like having something in the two. I like to keep my 2 keep free, clear of anything. No, well, I do compromise. I do compromise that sometimes when I need to, like when I'm building stuff, I guess. So yeah, what else? What I was gonna say? So yeah, I decided it's worth it to cut my losses and betray my word. I don't think it's a big deal. I'm not sure if anybody will respond to this being like, yeah, man, I'm disappointed. I'm deeply disappointed by this, because I was really looking forward to you coming back to the Uncertain World. So yeah, that kind of means that I'm never planning to make long play, legit hardcore Minecraft gameplay footage anymore. I'm still planning to continue the some of the off-screen. I still have 4 off-screen worlds that are genuine, legit hardcore mode, right? So I do still there's still going to be that, and one by one I'm going to die in all of them, and then that's going to be it. Eventually I'm going to end up without any legitimately hardcore worlds. They're all going to just be hardcore-ish, as I call it, which is what this is. Now that I died. And that's okay. I decided that's okay, and I can live with that, because it still works out for having like the hardcore-ish game style. It's still very similar to hardcore mode. It's just a little slightly less hardcore. It's hardcore-ish, right? Now I gotta count now, so I can't make commentary while I'm counting. That's just, my brain is too small for that. It's too small and too smooth to be able to count and talk about anything. All right, I gotta sleep. Let's not forget to sleep, to not get blown up. So, I mean, hardcore-ish, if you guys are new to this, what I mean by hardcore-ish is that I care very much about trying to preserve my life, even though I've already died multiple times now. I've died twice in this world now, but basically I cheat to reincarnate myself in hardcore mode. But I'm completely upfront about that. I don't think I ever, I've never been deceptive about this. You know, I've immediately owned up to it. You know, when I did die when this world initially became hardcore-ish, when the change happened, I was very upfront about that, and I built a freaking obelisk to commemorate my death, and then I built another obelisk to commemorate my second death, and you can see them. You can see both of them. I like it that you can see those obelisks basically from everywhere around. Like they're just tall, so that you can, you know, I can look at them and remind you guys that we're no longer in real hardcore mode. So that's why and that's part of the reason why I did that, because I like having that reminder to feel like I'm a bit less of a fraud. I kind of feel like these trees also need to go just because they're so close to the retaining wall. I kind of want to. What I want to do this. I want to from this fence post on. I'm going to have a fence post every 5th block. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And then I guess I also wanted to talk today about the second milestone tree, about having reached 250 subscribers. But the tree hasn't grown yet. It's still not ready to be dedicated. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, and that's going to be the last one. Do I want to make this one? No, I don't want to make it tall. I want it to maintain the consistency. I like having the consistency of how this is going to look. There's just going to be a nice row of these torches. It's going to look nice. There we go. This tree I want these trees gone. I'm going to do a little bit more of the tree chopping now. It would be nice to be just done with the tree chopping operation. Just have it complete so that I don't have to return to this next episode. That would be nice. So let's go ahead. Let's go for it. I'm gonna go for it and just chop some more of these trees down now. So yeah, the second milestone tree, which for me is 250 subscribers. For me, I decided to make the second milestone 250 instead of 200. And I've reached, I mean, it's been, by the time this video gets released, I might already be at 300 subscribers. I doubt it, because I'm kind of feeling like my channel's getting shadow banned or something. Like the views have drastically dropped recently. And I'm currently recording in late February, by the way. For those of you that are new to this, there is a time dilation effect to this channel. I go pretty hard with the time traveling theme. I record these pretty far in advance, and the gap is growing, is perpetually growing. So hopefully, maybe in a year from now, I'm going to be like 2 years ahead in my recordings, and you'll just be watching footage that is further and further in the past, from the past. So this is footage from end of February, and you guys are watching this on April 9th is when I plan to release this video. But I'm recording this on February 25th. So, but anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I doubt that I'm going to be at 300 by the time this gets released, because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to stall out completely after now that I got into 250. It's going to be a very long time before I reach 500. I don't know if I'll ever reach 500. That's going to be the third milestone, because I'm trying to do it somewhat logarithmic. What's the word? It's not it's not logarithmic. Somewhat. Oh man, what's the word? Tip of the tongue. What's it called? Damn it, I don't remember. Refreshingly unsensational, completely unedited footage in which I forget my words and I don't edit it out. Fully improvised. This is real. This is what real life is like. You can't edit real life, so I think it's actually very. There is great. I think there is tremendous value in this kind of stuff that I'm doing here, because I think this captures the reality of what Minecraft actually is like. It's more. I think it's a lot of people will eventually find this channel fairly admirable and will join in. I hope that's you. I hope you're a new viewer and you just discovered this and you find this kind of amusing, kind of slightly entertaining, as I like to call it. That's how I like to describe what I do, or describe this content. It's slightly entertaining. All right, that's it on the chopping. I chopped enough trees. I'll go ahead and break down the rest of this canopy, just because I like to hoard useless items in this game. Just I want to make sure to collect all of these precious saplings. I like to hoard them, because eventually I'm going to use all of them. I'm going to have rows upon rows of trees. I'm going to make a maze. You can make mazes of oak trees, because oak is so easy to grow. It has such easily met growing conditions. You could just make a maze out of oak saplings. So yeah, there's a use for everything in this game. So it's good hoarding. It's not like the kind of hoarding that's excessive. It's not like excessive hoarding that would be considered I'm not a hoarder in real life for sure, but I am a hoarder in Minecraft. But it's like well organized hoarding. If it's well organized, then it's not a problem. It's only a problem if if you just fill up your house with junk. I don't do that. I actually keep my house very neat. I mean, if you've seen the inside of my house, I keep it very neat. I keep my builds extremely neat, and I do that. I do that in my off-screen worlds as well. That's my build style is tidy. I don't texture anything. Because I think it looks better. I genuinely think Minecraft looks freaking better like this. Like, I think the texturing, I think it's a fake trend. I think people are only doing that because it's what's considered good building. But I don't think it's real. Like, I don't think people genuinely believe that. I think people actually probably hate to do it, and they just feel like they have to because that's the trend of that's what everybody else is doing. People feel like they have to comply with these stupid trends that they actually secretly don't even like. I'm curious to see some of the people playing off some of these YouTubers, some of these Minecraft YouTubers. I'm curious to see their off-screen worlds. I don't know if there's probably a lot of dedicated Minecraft channels on YouTube, in which some of these creators probably don't even play Minecraft in real life. Like, they don't play Minecraft outside of YouTube. I would not be surprised for a second that that's a good bunch of these creators on YouTube exclusively play Minecraft for the content, and then that's it. All right, it's time for a pillager rematch. Yay! I challenge these guys. I take these guys on every opportunity I get. Ever since I died to them, I'm just like, it's a rematch. They're here for a rematch. I'm gonna take them on. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. I'm about to dive into possibly death, because these guys are no joke. Now that I know, I've learned my lesson. You gotta be ultra cautious when fighting these guys. I need to know my escape plan. The escape. Oh wow! Oh, that's an amazing tree. Oh, I am so happy with that tree. That is amazing. That's exactly. I hope the milestone tree is going to be like that. That's what I want. I would like this kind of tree for the milestone tree. That's great. That's a great one. Definitely a keeper. All right, let's fight these pillagers off. So the plan is, if things get rough, I'm just going to run away in this direction and try to just make my way to the house and get away from them to run to the house for safety. All right, let's take them on. I'm ready. I am ready. There they are. Let's see, how do I want to approach them? Are they disbanded? Is that, no, there's at least two of them. I like to sort of see if any of them have enchanted weapons. I also got to watch out for any of these caves over here. I don't want anything popping, creeping up on me from these caves. I haven't explored this area entirely yet. There's hidden caves down there. All right, it's time. It's time. All right, this might be death number 3. Here we go. I hope I hope I'm gonna be fine, but there's no way to. You'll never know. You never really know. And that's it. And I'm just gonna run away now and let them chase me a little bit. Oops. Let them chase me a little bit and eat. All right. They're still going. Let them chase me a little bit. Get them in a line. Oh, it's getting dark too. That's not good. Get them in a line. They'll do damage to each other. There we go. And then I can just walk in here, just run away to my house if I need to. Very convenient, very nice. I need to sleep through the night. I don't want to be caught out there at night trying to fight these guys off. Oh man, that's right. The bed. I gotta go all the way upstairs for the bed. I do have the handy bed, you know, down on the first floor. The first porch landing. On the, like right here. I call this like the landing for the porches. So the first floor landing is right here. That's where I got the bed. All right, let's go back out there and finish this fight now. Gotta make sure to have my interface on. There's that one. There's that one. Any more? There we go. There's that one. Is that it? There were just those 3? I guess so. Bad Omen 3. Does it go up to 5? Bad Omen 5 or 6? I don't remember. I'm not actually sure. I haven't played this game enough since the update that changed that. It used to be that you would just get the effect automatically and it wasn't in potion form. But since the 1.21 update, they changed that. Now it's like a potion that you gotta drink. All right, well, the milestone tree still hasn't grown, but this tree did, and it's a great tree. That's a great, wonderful, big tree. I guess I can go ahead and end the episode by giving this, by you know, completing this tree, I guess, and removing the what do I call these? The learning wheels of trees. That's how you force it to be a big tree. You put the planks, you put a bunch of slabs around. You put slabs around the second block where the tree would go. All right. I do want to make a brim around the 5th block. That's what I typically do with these trees. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Go around the brim. Make a little skirt, a little torch skirt, as I call these. Skirt the tree. And it's amazing. This tree is amazing. I love this. It's a glorious, tall, nice, big tree. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I bet it looks great. It looks fantastic. And yeah, it looks like the trunk, it just grew all the way from the ground, from the bottom, from the very bottom. Ooh, there's some spare dirt. You don't want those going to waste. I need my precious dirt. Oh man, there's one more. There's one more dude. All right, I gotta finish them off. I don't want any stragglers over here. Let's go finish these guys off. Oh, there's 2 of them. 2 of them. Oops. There we go. That was... When there's just a couple of them, it becomes a pretty easy fight. Ooh, there's a cave over here. I kind of want to light this up while I'm here. Real quick. Just to make it a little bit safer for later on when I'm out in these areas, in these woods. Okay, let's go back to the house now, and I gotta land the plane and end the episode. This was a good episode, right? I feel like this has been a pretty good episode. The introduction was completely botched, but that's typical for me. You guys aren't new to this. This is the channel of botched introductions. That's okay. I think it makes it more authentic and relatable, right? This is all good. It's all good. It's real Minecraft. In real Minecraft, you botch your intro. You don't you don't edit. This is real life. This is unedited. I think it's more relatable this way because it's you don't edit real life, you know. So there we go. So I'm going to double down, just never editing. I'm just never going to edit any of my footage. I used to think that maybe in the future, when I have like more motivation for it, I would actually start editing stuff. No, I completely abandoned that style of thinking now. I no longer ever intend to ever edit these builds. This is 3. Yeah, I got 2 Bad Omen 3 bottles now. These are adding up. I got 4 of those now. All right, I just want to drop off my stuff and then end the episode. Oh yeah. Let's just go downstairs to the stockpile of wood, the wood stockpile chest. This is the wood stockpile chest. Sure, the birch wood can also go in here for now. Birch saplings. Ooh, I already have more than a full line of saplings. Once I get a full line of these, I'm gonna bring them up to the upstairs. I think I have. This is where the bed normally goes. I think I have a bunch of. I guess I should use up the apples. Well, I guess I can just hoard them now that I have bread. Now that I have access to lots of bread, I can just hoard the apples. You can make them into golden apples in the future. There's a future for everything in Minecraft. All right. I just need to drop off building material. Well, actually, no. I can just hold on to these. I could definitely drop off the slabs. I don't need the slabs anymore. I'll use up more of the stairs. As a matter of fact, I should actually take some of the oak logs back too, because I'm gonna need to. Now, I'm gonna need to do the stairs. I'm basically gonna need to do the same thing that I did on that side on the other side now. That's the plan. That's the plan for next episode. So yeah, I'm actually gonna keep a full stack of wood, and then I'll just make this into planks now, so it doesn't take up more space. And yeah, and I'm ready to go back out there. Next episode, I'll continue working on the retaining wall in this direction. This will eventually get completed. I swear. This is my forever world. I will. All of these projects will see completion. That's a big advantage of doing it like this, of this kind of format, of this way to do it, right? There's gonna be stairs over here going up in this direction and in this direction. I need to remember that as I plan out the retaining wall up here. Because I'm gonna mimic what I did on that side over here. So I'm gonna have 2 sets of stairs. One stairs going this way, stairs going this way, and there's gonna be stairs up here going from there to meet up with those stairs. That's the plan. A lot of planning happening over here. Ooh, the farm is ready to go. I'm going to end my episode next to the farm. I'll just end the episode right here, and I'll get to start the next episode with the very satisfying sensation of harvesting my crops. So that's going to be it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know. Let me know how you feel about the Delisted worlds. Let me know how you feel about this becoming my one single forever world for the long plays. I got 7 off-screen forever worlds, and also I'll continue doing the 100-day interval world tours of those worlds, because I really like them. They don't get a lot of, some of them kind of fall flat and don't really get a lot of traction. I think there's some like distaste for the 100-day format, but it's not even like the way I'm doing it, it's not even true to the typical 100-day format, because it's I just do unedited world tours of 100-day interval world tours. That's how I roll. All right, let me know what you guys think of all of that, and if you have any thoughts whatsoever that you wanted to share. I highly appreciate people sharing their thoughts with me, even if it's completely unrelated to anything I said. If you want to chat in the comments, you're always very welcome to do that. That's the kind of community I want to build in here. I would really appreciate it too, if I do build up a small community on this channel, in the comments section of this channel. That's kind of always been my ultimate objective for doing this. And I perhaps by now, by the time this video gets released, perhaps there's one or two people that are recurrent viewers, that are recurrent commentators, and you guys are the best. You guys are the target, my target audience, the people that would be interested in doing that, in kind of in chatting with a small creator in the comments about like philosophical matters and stuff. All right, so I hope that there's some of you guys are going to are like that. I hope that I'll see some comments to this from some recurrent viewers. I might still not have any. I do feel like I hardly have any people like that still. But in the future, I do feel like if I just keep doing this, in the future, right, there will be some people like that in the future. And I'm looking forward to that future. And I hope you are also looking forward to that future with me. Looking out, I'm ending the episode here just looking out into this very inspiring landscape, thinking about the future, right? From the past. I'm recording this in your past. We're time travelers on this channel. All right, that's it. I've rambled long enough now. This is a very nice place to end. I really like how the sun's going down over the obelisk over there. Beautiful sight. It's a beautiful place up here. I'm really glad I chose this building location. This is just a wonderful location to be doing this kind of stuff. All right, that's it, guys. Shadowlay, my fellows. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for your views, for your viewership, and for any comments. Oh, that other tree grew too. Look at that. It's not very big. It's not a bad tree. All right, I gotta stop. I gotta end the episode. I'm in the middle of my Shadowlays. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Shadowlay, my fellows. Shadowlay.